Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to this spirit message slash spirit exercise that honestly I was received it last night. I practiced it and it worked. And so much so I couldn't wait to share it with you in case it will help you as well, especially at this time. But last night, let me give you the preface of this. This is literally so helpful in removing fear, doubt, anxiety, worry, anger, real extreme emotions. Let me give you the background because literally last night I can barely speak because I must have gotten just a couple of hours of sleep. You can relate. I was just infuriated. Infuriated. It's like the worst feeling. It's the most burning feeling. I don't feel that very often. It's like first thing in the morning. I wanted to do this video as soon as I got this. Um, Being infuriated. I can count on just my hands how many times I've been completely infuriated. It's usually when someone is just not honorable, when someone's just not doing right by me or other people. And in the real scheme of reality in our physical world, there's nothing I could really do about it if the person doesn't want to be honorable and do the right thing. You can talk to them, you can mention you even that's what they agreed to, you can argue your way, but when you realize you're dealing with someone that's just not honorable, um, and not going to uphold what they agreed to, or you're not dealing with a person of substance, you're not going to really get anywhere, and people are going to be wronged by it. It's just infuriating. And infuriating, just the word of it, it's so burning. It's an infury, right? And it keeps you up at night along with other things. Like if you have fear, if you have doubt, if you have anxiety, if you're overly, yeah, all those feelings in your body, but infuriation. And I'm so glad they gave me this exercise when I was literally so infuriated because I think it's the most burning of all emotions. I literally got maybe 2, 3 hours sleep last night. And so let me flash now that you grasp the state, the literal emotional state I was in and how this worked is why I'm sharing it. In seconds, they gave me step by step of what to do to release this fury. Okay, so they told me to use these 3 cards that we literally got in our Spirit Pick Me Up reading. The most recent one I did, where this is release the stress, and this is your body all tangled up with stress. This is releasing your worries and negative emotions. And here we have the winds of change, which of course is what's blowing through, which is the emotions. This is the catalyst of what causes us to have whether negative emotions or worries, and we're holding it in our body. Okay, so imagine you're feeling whatever you're feeling, whether it's fear, whether it's doubt, whether it's pure infurious. I like it. I call it like infury. You're just so in fury. You're in anger, fear, doubt, anger, anxiety, whatever the feeling is in your body. This is a 2-minute exercise that worked. What they had me do, and you have to do it, but also visualize at the same time, and that's where it worked. You breathe so deeply in through your mouth and your nose. You breathe also through your mouth because you're getting more breath in. Breathe in, and on the breath in, on the in breath, go to where that feeling literally lies in your body. I know many people have suggested this upon, but there's more to this. Breathe in with mouth and nose. My feeling was in my gut at the time, so if it's in your stomach area, for the time being on this practice, breathe in with your nose and mouth all the way down to your stomach area. And imagine now, almost like little hands, your breath is like little hands either scooping up that feeling or picking it up like a brick, whatever it feels to you. And on the exhale, imagine it like an elevator pulley bringing it up through your body and out through your mouth, and continue breathing out that it goes out. So they had me do this literally just 2 or 3 times and it worked. You inhale with both your nose and your body. On the in breath, you actually go, let your body guide you to where it lays in your body. You'll feel it. It's like a heaviness or a tightness or um, a swirl of energy, like going like that. Let it either like invisible hands on the, your breath is like invisible hands either scooping up that feeling or lifting it up like a brick. And on the exhale, it's slowly rising up like an elevator pulley. They were having me imagine the hands are going up very slowly and going out on the out breath. They had me do that just 2 or 3 times. And then after that, breathe really deeply in, breathe really deeply out. And you'll notice the tightness is gone. And the new feeling is, oh my God, the feeling is gone. And then your whole body is feeling that feeling. So, all in all, it was 2 or 3 times breathing in from your nose and mouth, and then imagining your in breath, the the feeling of your in breath. Imagine that is going to where that tightness is, the feeling is, and lifting it or scooping it out and rising up and outpouring on the out breath. And you only do that twice, but then you still continually to deep breathe in and out 2 more times after that, and the new feeling will be of it's released, which flows through your body. Oh my God, it's gone. Oh my God, it's gone. Then after that, you think, I at the point I was laying down. So then you just say, I'm so thankful that I'm laying down. I'm so thankful my head's on a pillow. I'm so thankful. So it's like 3 parts. So we're lifting out the breathing in and lifting out the feeling with invisible hands. Then when it's gone, we're breathing now again, knowing that it is gone. So there's a genuine feeling of, oh, there's peace, it's released. And then you end it with 3 thanks. Thanks for right now, I'm laying down, I feel comfortable on my head. So all of this 3 part has completely shifted your focus, your awareness, your thoughts, plus it removed the actual feeling. I feel like a different person. I know this was a long explanation, but it literally took about 30 seconds to do from beginning to end. So if this worked literally when I was so infuriated, which is such a burning, intense feeling, it definitely also works with fear, anxieties. It has your feelings when just saying the word, those feelings of emotions have different feelings to them. On the in breath, you go to where that feeling is and you pretend it's invisible hands getting rid of that feeling, however the substance of that feeling feels. So if it feels heavy like a brick, it's lifting it up like a brick. If it feels like it needs to be scooped up, that's what your in breath is doing, scooping it up. And on the out breath, it's literally bringing it up like an elevator pulley up out your body, just like that. I'm already getting cleared. Um, oh my God, so much just came out just now on the exercise. But this completely worked for me that I wanted to share it with you. It will work on any feeling, on fear, on anxiety, on infuriation. If you're infuriated, to practice this breathing exercise, on the inhale, have it scoop out the feeling, and on the exhale, it's releasing it, and then breathing a couple of times with the feeling gone. You just feel so, you're sinking into back into yourself. You're so grateful and thankful, and you ended it of course with thankful and just being in touch with your immediate environment, which brings your focus away from whatever brought on that feeling, and you're just grateful and thankful for wherever you are at the moment. These 3 parts, I can't tell you, it was miraculous. When these emotions hit, it could just land in your body and feel like this in there, that you can't release it. You just feel like you just can't. Like this negative emotions and worries that they want us to release, it's very hard to take out of the body, and yet we must release all the stress. It very often it lays in our body and makes our body feel tight like this. This was just an exercise that I've never had it explained to me like that. I've never had the steps 1, 2, 3 like that worked instantaneously. I felt completely different. So if you get overwhelmed by feelings, I just wanted to share this with you because the way it worked with me, it was nothing short of miraculous. Not to say that what spurred on those emotions weren't valid. They absolutely were. But it literally goes back to that thing like that last night. I mean, just getting 2 to 3 hours sleep, That literally is that famous saying when they say you're drinking the poison hoping someone else will suffer. Um, the person who infuriated me was probably sleeping soundly, has no conscience, you know. It's they're fine. I'm the one with 2 or 3 hours sleep that can barely speak on a video. But if this experience can pass on something that's helpful, because the way that this helped me, I wouldn't bother sharing if it didn't work. So I'll just end it again with being more clear on what it was like right now, if I'm fearful, I'm breathing in with my nose and my mouth. The breath itself, I'm focusing on the breath. I inhale as much as I can. I let it go exactly to the feeling where it's laying in my body. On the out breath, I'm feeling that breath almost be invisible hands either scooping or lifting that feeling up out of my body. I do that 2 or 3 times, and then afterwards it's gone. The tightness is gone. The feeling of the feeling in my body is gone. Then you fully breathe through your nose and mouth a couple of more times just to sink in the difference of not having that feeling there, which floods your body with this freedom and thankfulness that it's no longer in your body. And then you shift your focus on the third step to just being thankful for where you are. So for me, I was laying in a comfy bed, my head on a pillow. It's just sinking into thankfulness and gratefulness, and it calmed your whole body down. So not only did it release the tightness and the feeling in my body, the feeling that was in my body churning or whatever, but then it brought me completely down to peace and thankfulness and gratefulness. And it completely soothed me as well. So it was like a three-parter. I just followed Spirit's instructions and guidance, and it definitely worked. So I'm putting this on the video. I wanted to do it right away before I forgot how it worked for me, and so that I can always put in my back pocket for whenever I need. And I wanted to share it with you here on the channel too, in case it might be helpful, especially at these times. I was made to, to share it because if, of course, these times, winds of change, that's when all the feelings start churning, and anything that could be possibly useful to use in the moment. And this was literally done in like 30 seconds. And it made a huge, 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 huge difference. I can't even put it into words. You're just going to have to try it yourself. The next time you feel this, try this and let me know how it works for you, because it is not, the results can't even be quantified in words. I mean, I've tried so many things. The difference that I felt literally can't be quantified in words. You just have to do it, and you'll experience that it really helps. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.